Good morning. What's up, man? Kentrell in the building. What's up? Ray in the building. What's going on, man? Y'all stopped in early. What's up? On the money line in the building. Good morning, sir. The Branson and Ray Patterson. Good morning. Barbara D, thank you so much. Hey, said it's Super Chat Thursdays. Blessings to you, Martin, in the chat. Love to you, Barbara D. Thank you for the color in the chat. Thank you so much. Today's a good day. We got Gervonta Davis back. What's going on? Looks like looks like the impossible could be happening. And we got a good fight coming up. Life is good, man. Boxing is going in the right direction, man. I'm feeling good. What's going on, Lee Jackson? Fern, good morning. Linda Riddick in the building. What's going on? Good morning to you. There you go. Koqui in the building. Good morning, man. Good morning. Man, I hope you guys had a good night. Didn't sleep well last night, paying attention to all this stuff going on in Iran. Coach Chris. Coach Chris. So it looks like Coach Chris, and the answer to the question that you asked me was answered. Whether or not Gervonta Davis has a fight coming up. According to Salvador Rodriguez, he has a fight being planned for the middle of the year. And seeing as we're already in February, that's about 4 months away. So looks pretty good. Drippy Ninja in the building. What's going on, man? Grand Rising to you, Chris. Coach Chris. Yes, sir. I'm feeling good, man. It looks like we could be getting a nice little tournament. Coach Chris said, yes, he's back. Hey, man, I tell you, keep it in as the late Reverend Jesse Jackson said, keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. You know what I mean? Y'all starve out hope, but y'all want to keep it alive, all right? So y'all can exploit the shit out of it. Man, yeah, man. So I'm feeling good. He's back now. Come the haters. Good. Bring the haters on. Because I want to say I would like to commend everybody that did not sell that young man out. Keep home alive. Keep hope alive. Did I say home? I meant hope. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. That's what I've been trying to do around this parts, man. I've been trying to keep hope alive. Because all the naysayers, man, the naysayers were out on Gervonta's neck, man. Can we get a 1 in the chat if you're happy to see that the champ can be going for Hall of Fame shit? Because Gervonta looks like he could be getting a shot if he gets past Pitbull Cruz, which he should. He's familiar with Pitbull Cruz at this point in time. Pitbull Cruz is a thank y'all for the ones. Pitbull Cruz is a worthy opponent, and he should be able to get past him. Happy that y'all are happy that the champ is back. That's not a good, it's no problem in boxing being a fan. I realize that there are, the more familiar I get as a boxing fan with the Brandon Brooks said, is O'Shaquie Foster at 135 or 130? Currently, I believe he's at 130. He's a champion at 130 right now. Kentrell says, shock and Raymond Ford got to happen. Yeah, man. I got O'Shaquie Foster all day over Raymond Ford. Kentrell, I got O'Shaquie Foster every day and twice on Sunday over Raymond Ford. I got for sure. But I'll take the fight for sure. Koqui said his tank back. According to Salvador Rodriguez, who works for ESPN and is one of the most reputable sources that there are in boxing, Kokui said, hey, Fanon, you heard about Roach Zapata. I heard it got ordered. It did not actually get ordered, but it is for the WBC title. Chris Jacobs said, dude, thanks, Chris Jacobs. I appreciate you, man. Your comment, man. I appreciate you. Fanon, what do you think about Devin Haney and Karen Kukadajian at 147, the guy that lost to Boots? It's not a very entertaining fight from what I can see, but I don't know, man. That's a toss-up. Him and Karen Kukadajian, that's a toss-up, bro. That's a toss-up. That's a toss-up. Vern, that's a toss-up. Devin and Karen Kukadajian, that's a toss-up. Karen Kukadajian gets a lot of respect for losing to Duran. But at the end of the day, the dude only won like a round out of 24 rounds with Duran. So I don't know. I just don't know. But he's got very, very good footwork. He's a good fighter. He showed that he's a good fighter. But he's also a fighter nobody wants to fight. So it's hard for me to envision Devin Haney fighting him. That's the long and the short. That's the long and the short of it. What's going on, Tucson? How you feeling? Pitbull's at 140, but Pitbull doesn't have to stay at 140. Pitbull's at 140, but Pitbull doesn't have to fight at 140. Pitbull's small. Pitbull can fight at 135. Pitbull doesn't have to fight at 140. The guy's like 5'1". But we'll see. I don't know the specifics of it. I don't know I don't know what the date is supposed to be. I don't know the venue. I don't know the venue. All I know for certain is that it's supposed to be on the same card. And after it was first reported by Salvador Rodriguez that Gervonta Davis and Pitbull Cruz, as well as the undercard fight, which is Lamont Roach versus Zapata, is supposed to be on the same card. Tucson, you said, Fanon, you think Rolly is a dangerous fight for Devin? I mean, it's a dangerous fight for Devin because of Rolly's power, for sure. I'm not so convinced about Devin's power. Yes, so I do think it's a dangerous fight to a degree. It's a dangerous fight for Devin, but it's a fight Devin should win. Drawmont's there ain't gonna be no draw. There's not gonna be a draw with William Zapata. No way. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no way that fight is gonna be a draw. They will absolutely, dog. If there's a draw, if that's a draw, it's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy by-in with Lamont Roach and boxing's referees. If you have another one. Yeah, I don't want to even imagine that he gets a draw because I don't think he's going to get a draw. So I don't even want to imagine him getting a draw. I don't believe he's going to get a draw. My energy is so positive for this man, Lamont Roach, to get a win, and for Gervonta to get a win. Man, 2026 is really stepping. Man, 2026, man, could be really, really great, bro. They say Jay Gutter said, y'all got to stop hating on Rolly. Rolly got them hands. Yeah, Rolly got them hands. But at the same time, Devin got them feet. Devin got them feet. Devin ain't going to be there to get hit, man. Devin ain't playing around no more. Devin said he's going to land 70 punches in that fight. Devin is on a 70. Devin is going to say, look, I am going to punch Rolly 70 times in this fight. And I'm going to distribute these 70 punches throughout 12 rounds. Okay? So for what I see, I got to hit your ass about somewhere between 5 to 7 times around. You know what I mean? Sometimes 8 times around, sometimes 6 times around. You know what I mean? But generally, I'm going to try to punch you about 6, 7 times around. If I can hit you 8 good times in a round, cool. If I can hit you 6 good times, I'll take it. just as long as your ass don't hit me. So I'm about to move around, tap, 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 pop. And if I can fuck around and get a knockdown, oh, you know it's over. I'm going to do that shit for the rest of the fight. So, yeah, man, I like that, dog. I got Devin in that fight, man. I got Devin. And plus, Phoenix the Assassin is supporting Rolly for the fight, man. And he got me one time on Rolly. You're not getting me twice, okay? Rolly beat Ryan, dog. I think that's it. But I'm wishing well for Rolly. Don't get me wrong, man. I'm wishing well for Rolly. Hey, Zulu said, I thought this live was 5 years ago for non-shave. Yeah, no, man, I shave every year. I shave every year, Zulu. Yeah, man, I'm looking 5 years younger, man, huh? Look, I'm going to have my beard back in a couple days, man. I have my beard back in a couple days. I messed it up, man, because I used like a one guard on it. I went like backwards with a one guard, and it was all patchy and nasty looking. And plus, I got to get a good edger. Otherwise, I don't really like it, man. But yeah, I try to do it every once in a while, man. I got to make sure I clean I never shave though, like with a razor, but I will get it all away. But man, I fucked the beard up and I had to get rid of it. It'll be back though. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But it is what it is, man. Seriously, man. Okay, bro. So I'm gonna make you guys a promise, bro. UK boxing is about to go bankrupt. UK boxing is about to go bankrupt. Do you realize these guys have so many contracts and so many fighters and an infrastructure that they built that they believed was going to be able to bring all this money? And now they have to go deal with straight up competition. Straight up and down competition. Dog, these guys gonna fuck around and go bankrupt. They gonna fuck around because they upsized, man. They upsized with that money, man. They built a big infrastructure. Let's talk about how much trouble they can be in, especially with this war going on. And I'm gonna continue to talk about it, man. I'm gonna continue to talk about it and irritate y'all with that a little bit. But anyway, man, so who do y'all got between Lamont, Roach, and Williams Zepeda? Not looking good for them at all. It's tough on y'all, man. It's tough. It's really tough on y'all, man. It's tough. First of all, UK boxing has an inferior product. Let's be honest. You cannot reliably trust a UK fighter to consistently win fights without you guys cheating, without you guys exaggerating the importance of fights, and without you guys sticking your nose in everybody else's business. So it's not looking good for UK boxing, man. It's really not, man. The WBC is rewarding. Shout out to the WBC. Shout out to the WBC. The WBC is getting in where they fit in. Do you see the WBC play? The WBC said, look, Shakur. The WBC said, look, Shakur, give me that damn belt. I need for Gervonta Davis to have this belt. And why do I say that? Because Ali Oladipo was running his mouth. Yeah, I think Roach will win this one. No draw, please. Yeah, it can't be. Either Lamont Roach is going to win or Lamont Roach is going to lose. Now, here's the thing. Lamont Roach is a counterpuncher. So if he gets overwhelmed, he can lose on the scorecards to Williams Zepeda with those 9 million punches. But Williams Zepeda but Lamont Roach is an underratedly slick fighter. But man, I want to tell y'all something, man. Authentic, rare talents. Roach over Zepeda 8-4, but I'd rather just see Roach and Tank. The Pitbull fight is redundant. Tank outboxed him with one hand last time they fought, but it's a fight that he needs. He needs a get back fight. What's going on to Arena? Shout out to her. Hey, and by the way, to the beautiful Barbara D, thank you so much for your support in that Cash App on the Super Chat Thursday, which hopefully y'all support today. Oh, and thank y'all to somebody with the Cash App, man. I appreciate that. Kevin Wynn in the building. Thank you, bro. Said just supporting the channel, brother, with the $5 holler. Thank you, man. That means a lot, man. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man. Look, man, I hate that I ran off Joe A. But I know Joe A still listens because Joe A, come on, man. You know you have to listen. Let's not act like y'all don't have to listen, man. Let's not act like y'all ain't got to listen. So, wow, the UK, man. Wow, what are y'all going to do? It's hard for me to conceive rehab season being a destination that people really want to go to. It's very hard for me to believe that area, because last time I checked, Saudi Arabia is right across that little piece of water from Iran. And they got U.S. bases in Saudi Arabia and in Riyadh. You know exactly where they're going to be bombing? You know what I'm saying? Don't think for a second they wouldn't love to pop off something over there. So I want to know where you guys are going to get all this extra money from outside the UK. I'm very interested in that. Hey, my guy, Infinite Excellence said, GTD, the real is back. Oh, yeah. And the WBC said, we have someone. Let me get that, man. Thank y'all so much, bro, for that support. I mean, somebody asked me on Twitter, how many people died when they bombed? Like, oh, you think somebody is going to, hey, dog, let me tell you something, man. What do you think? Where are you going to get the extra money? You're going to come to the United States? Are you going to come to the United States and get the extra money that you guys need? Or are all these fights going to be in the afternoon in the UK? I'm very interested to know where you guys are going to get the extra money to put on these fights with Sella. Can anybody answer that question for me? Can anybody answer that question for me? Where are you going to get the money from, Bill? Where are you going to get the money from? I almost feel like this conversation is redundant. But let's explain to you why. Hey, Fanon, you see the Carmel Moulton fall this past weekend? It was really, really good fight. Forgot the guy's name, but it was a really good fight. He TKO'd the guy in the second round. He's coming along. Yeah, I saw the knockout. I saw that knockout that Carmel Moulton got. Shout out to Carmel Moulton. That young man is doing his thing, bro. I like that, man. And congratulations to Floyd Mayweather Jr. There was rumors that Carmel Moulton was not with Floyd. Dude looks like he's with Floyd, but he fought on a Manny Pacquiao card because Floyd is about to fight Manny Pacquiao. So, hey, man, congratulations to Carmel Moulton. It's a good win for Carmel Moulton, man. Zulu Lion, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dog. He said, salute big bro Fanon in the chat. Thank you, Zulu. Appreciate you. You got me laughing talking about it. I look like it's 5 years ago. Nah, man, you know, I do look a lot older with that beard, man. Trey Skill said they say Devin saving the PBC. Who said that? Trey Skills, can you give me some fun and put a name on that? Can you put a name on exactly who the buffoon is that said Devin is saving the PBC? I heard that from Nick J that said that they were doing it a solid to the PBC. I'm sorry, but the PBC has like a bunch of fucking oh man, that shit is high. Hey, dog, that's okay, man. We all gotta inhale, man. Whatever, man. Oh Lord, that's hilarious. Obviously not. Obviously not. Hey, Zulu Lion says Super Chat Thursday. Hey, man, if y'all can show out on Super Chat Thursday and give the channel a break, it would be great, bro. BF, he said, hey, shout out to BF, though. And the Lion box. Yeah, dog, they're fucking high as dog. That's the excuse for these niggas being broke, nigga. You broke. That's what the fuck happened. Let's be real. Hey, dog, I'm gonna have some fun now, dog. Seriously, man. Thank y'all for putting color in the chat. It's extremely important, bro. Hey, I am gonna do a Tank-a-Maniac. You know it. Tank-a-Maniac. Tank-a-Maniac on the floor. Hey, there's a Tank-a-Maniac on the floor. Yay, dog. Seriously, look. I'm talking to everybody that said that shit. Because whether you're friend or foe, makes no difference to me. I am gonna tell you this, and I mean this to the bottom of my heart, bro. Devin is an undercard fighter. You all don't have any fucking money over there. And you got a payday by crawling your ass over there to PBC and letting them get a payday. Okay? Let's not act like you niggas do favors for any fucking body. Y'all ain't doing favors for no fucking body. You ain't got nobody that's going to pay you for a fight. Ryan is not going to fight you. Ryan is not fighting you next because that's Golden Boy. Golden Boy don't want to pay you no money. Golden Boy doesn't want Virgil Ortiz to fight Jaron Ennis. You think that they're gonna they want to see Ryan Garcia fight Devin Haney again when y'all sued him? Dog, can we forget that you guys sued Ryan Garcia and Golden Boy for battery? Hey, man, I'm not going to read your comments if you put words in my mouth, okay? All I'm going to do is delete the comment, all right? I'm not going to read your name, nor am I going to read your comment if you attempt a red herring and you want to put words in my mouth, okay? I'm going to delete your comment. I'm not interested in that shit. I'm going to get to this. Hey, man, thank y'all for showing out on Super Chat Thursday. Thank y'all for keeping the channel thumping. Despite all of the haters and despite all of the negative crap and all the people that are wrong as shit. Tank-a-Maniacs and the Haney cult, the greatest delusional fan bases on earth. Happy Super Chat Thursday. Thank you for the return of Super Chat Thursday, bro. Appreciate you massively. Massively. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's rub it in real quick. I'm sorry, man. I got to rub it in real quick. You all can say they saving shit. You ain't doing a favor for no damn body. What you are doing is catching you a payday because that's your only option. Get the hell up out of here. You are going over to fight on Amazon Prime. So, on fighting on a network that you said was going out of business. Last time I checked, the PBC was going out of business. And Turkey Al-Sheikh had unlimited funds. Where are the unlimited funds that Devin has access to? Where's the 3-fight, $12 million? Where's the 3-fight, $36 million deal that you guys said that he got? He got $12 million for Brian Norman Jr. for the WBO. Where are the other two? Where are the other two? Where are the other two? Okay? Now, you guys, we love the saying. We do. Two things can be true at the same time. Okay, two things can be true at the same time. This is a cup of water, and this is the middle finger. This is a cup of water. This is the middle finger. So let me sip my water and give you the middle finger if you think anybody believes that Devin Haney is over there on purpose. Devin Haney was the B side to Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia called his ass the Z side. Okay? Two things can be true at the same time. Ain't no way they are saving anything. You all ran out of options because your lick, you ran out of your lick and you got to go to the source, baby. Let's tell the truth. You ran out of that lick you was hitting, and now you got to crawl back to the source and go get a fight and make some money for somebody else, because you got to actually make somebody some damn money in this fight, because you know your ass is getting net profit. Oh, we know PBC stuck your ass with a net profit deal. Don't you tell me what y'all doing. You niggas is over there fighting net profit. All right? So now you coming over to somebody else's card where you can't play with none of the costs. We the A side, man. Y'all, hell no. Do you know how expensive Devin Haney's machine has to be? Oh, the cost of maintaining that infrastructure that you guys have. You guys got a lot of full-time people have to get paid. That's why you crawled over there, because you got to make payroll. Let's be real. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Let's talk black. Come on, y'all. Let's talk black. Come on, y'all. Let's talk black. Y'all know damn well y'all ran out of options because you burned all your fucking bridges. And your ass is lucky that they want to get some money off Devin. Okay? And you better shut up and be nice before they don't give you another fight. Okay? Yeah. Let's be real. Y'all ain't doing no favors. Y'all was slamming the PBC like it was nobody, like they was, come on now. Let's talk black, y'all. Let's talk black, y'all. Let's talk about it. Hell no. Y'all threw the PBC out because you got to deal with Debbie Pooh and DAZN. Y'all been tucked over there by DAZN. Y'all used to call people top-ranked Tobies. Then you got your money with Top Rank. Then you had to go. You didn't make no money for Top Rank. Now you went over there to the DAZN. You didn't make no money for DAZN. All y'all been doing is sucking on a titty this entire time. That's all y'all did. Y'all sucking on the titty the whole damn time. Right? Turkey's titty, Daniel Kennedy, whatever you doing to get that money on them fights that you know damn well weren't making no money. And now Eddie Hearn, you not even the fourth option for Eddie. You not even the fourth option for Eddie, because now Eddie got real economic hardship. Oh, yes, he does. Yes, he does have economic hardship. Yes, he does. He can say what he want, but he know damn well Turkey's unlimited funds. Hey, can we get a 1 in the chat for unlimited funds? Can we look back finally when people used to run their pie holes and talk about unlimited funds? Can we remember the time when they used to brag about unlimited funds? It wasn't that long ago, was it? It wasn't. It was a year ago, roughly a year ago, when they went on all of that stuff about they got unlimited funds. And didn't Brian Norman Jr. and Brian Norman Sr. and that little scam they ran? Didn't they run that little scam where they said Devin was making $36 million just to come on, man? Y'all know somebody told y'all. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Shit, I hate that. What was the last thing that I said when I was cooking these boys? I'm sorry. What was the last thing that I was saying while I was cooking these boys? When I was cooking these young men? Oh, I think I'm going to try to set a record on cooking y'all. I haven't cooked y'all in a long time, and I'm going to be a positive man. Oh, you was only muted for about 15 seconds. Thank you. Yes, let's talk about the scam y'all niggas been running. Okay? Let's talk about that scam y'all been running. Let's talk about the scam y'all been running. Ain't no damn way y'all want to be back on a PBC card. Ain't no way y'all want to have to talk up a PBC card. Not after the shit y'all been running on them dudes for years. And the only way the PBC is doing business with you is if you got on your knees and you did what you did for Turkey. That's the only way that y'all getting in there is if y'all start doing what y'all was doing for Turkey. And y'all better get on them knees and get them knee pads out and do what the hell y'all niggas know y'all been doing. Because y'all's lick is over with. And you're back on the PBC. And you gotta, well, we're saving the PBC. We're saving it. You're saving it from who? Who are you saving it from? What happened to unlimited funds? What happened to unlimited funds? What happened? Oh, I'm not talking to you, dog. Yeah. Yeah, they sent him a contract and said, sign it. Mm-hmm. They sent Devin a contract and said, sign it. Nobody else sent Devin a contract. Who else sent Devin a contract? They needed to send somebody. Who else sent Devin a contract? Eddie Hearn didn't send him a contract. Did he? Hey, did he? Hey, let's go through what you said. Let's go through what you said. I don't mind that at all. That's a worthy contract. That's a worthy comment. Oh, yes, he did. Oh, yes, he did. Oh, he didn't ask for it. How do you know? How do you know? How do you know he didn't ask for it? How do you know he didn't say he didn't ask? These guys went back and forth. Rolly Romero and Devin Haney went. Anyway, I'm not even going to humor you. Take your bitch ass over to PBC and wait for your paycheck, boy. I don't have to explain it. Just take your ass over there to PBC, Mr. A-side. If the PBC sent the contract, according to Devin Haney, that means he's the A-side. Because they say A-side send contracts. That's why Devin Haney sent a contract to Gary Russell Jr. and not the other way around. So guess what that means, Paca, buddy? That means Devin is the B-side because he got the contract sent to him. And it's the only contract that he got sent to him because Eddie didn't send him one. Eddie didn't send him one. Oscar didn't send him one. Turkey ain't giving him nothing. Y'all said the A-side sends the contracts. And guess who sent the contract? The A-side. So take your ass over there and say, yes, sir, and be glad they gave you the opportunity after all that shit you talked. But you know what they do. You're going to have to earn some money, boy. You're going to have to earn your money. You're going to have to earn your money. Now, what happens if the zone don't want you back? What if Eddie says, I can't? Oh, by the way, what if Eddie said we don't want you back? What if Eddie said we don't want you back? What if Turkey says you're disloyal and we don't want you back? We want you to move to 154 and fight Callum Ogilvy. Hey, seriously, man. Debo don't do that to them niggas around the corner. Hell no. Debo don't be pulling that shit up to the niggas around the corner. He don't be doing that to them niggas around the corner. Hell no, he don't. I live around the corner from Debo. Hey, let me tell you something, man. No joke. I love that shit, Drippy Ninja. He said, Demon don't do that to them niggas around the corner. Hey, bro, I live around the corner. Trust me, Demon don't be doing shit. He ain't even allowed around the corner. You better take your dirty drawed ass back over there. You better take your dirty draw ass back over to the other side of the street, bro. 35-year-old nigga riding a bike he stole. No, seriously. Nah, for real. Y'all know y'all got to be salty as hell. Man, y'all got to be salty. Can I get a one in the chat for these dudes being salty about, number one, Gervonta Davis comes back. Let's talk about how salty you niggas got to be. Number one, Gervonta Davis looks like he's coming back. Number two, there's like 5 PBC cards. You got Arrow coming back. You got David Benavidez back on the PBC. The David Benavidez is back on the PBC fighting Zurdo Ramirez, a Golden Boy fighter on PBC. They got Keith Thurman and Fedora coming up. You get if you got Errol and those guys fighting, then you got Rolly and Devin. Dog, that's like 5 cards these guys got coming up. They're supposed to be going out of business. Meanwhile, Mr. Unlimited Funds couldn't float Devin. Mr. Unlimited Funds, I got a 3-fight, 12 million. I got a 36 million, 3-fight deal. All of a sudden that disappears and you're over there on the PBC card. Oh, I know. Turkey's going to pay for it. Look, let me help you, man. Let me tell you a better lie to tell. Hey, man, can I get a 2 in the chat if I can tell you a better lie to tell? Let me get a 2 in the chat if I can tell you a better lie to tell. What you got to say is that Turkey Al-Sheikh is paying for the whole card. And Turkey Al-Sheikh decided that he was going to pay for the fight on Amazon Prime. Because Turkey Al-Sheikh felt like doing it. Because he really likes Devin. And he wanted to make sure Devin had a unified championship. So Turkey Al-Sheikh with his unlimited funds is the reason that the fight is being made. And look, Turkey works on all kind of different networks. He works with fighters on Paramount Plus. He works with Netflix. He works with DAZN. Why wouldn't he work with Amazon? See, that's the lie you tell. Now, me, I'll counter that shit very, very easily. Now, before you were smart enough to get that, actually, that's what you should say. Let me remind you that they just bombed Riyadh. Let me remind you that they just bombed Riyadh, and that ain't his goddamn money to begin with. And you got to run into the reality that I've been putting on you boys for about 5 years now. 5 years, bro. Doggone. Gone. They do not have the time nor energy to be focusing on boxing when they got to send troops into Iran. Did you notice how like Gervonta Davis got his fight screwed up with Vasily Lomachenko because of the Ukrainian war? Did you notice that? One of the main reasons that Gervonta Davis did not get a fight with Vasily Lomachenko was because the war popped up in Ukraine. Really. And now you guys are ass out because one popped up in Iran. You know what I mean? People are trying to get out of Saudi. Hell yeah. They better get out of Saudi. So where's the lick you guys have? And I'm not going to preach you guys anymore. No more gangster talk. I don't want to do. Can I talk to you for a second, though, little man? No, I don't want to do that. I'm going to stick to boxing. I'm not going to preach. Can you use your brain, please, before you leave comments? I don't want to insult you And I read a lot of your comments knowing full well that you're a troll. Loma retired, that's why the fight didn't happen. Really? 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 So when Gervonta Davis and Lomachenko were said to have a fight, during the time that there's a war in the Ukraine, you don't think the war had anything to do with him dropping out of a negotiation with Gervonta Davis and retiring? Because, sir, they were in a conversation with fighting each other. They were in a talk to fight each other. Negotiations. Both teams. Top Rank and PBC. And Lomachenko said, I'm retiring in the middle of that negotiation during the middle of a war. Okay. Whatever. It's a war. Now, you can argue that silly point because honestly, man, you choose the wrong side of things to argue about. You say something about that's not why Lomachenko retired, didn't fight Tank. However, dude, that is fucking stupid. He retired because of the war. You are trying to argue with me. You tried to counter my point. I said he didn't fight Gervonta Davis because he retired. I said that. He retired because of a war. The war is not over. In order for him not to have fought him because of the war would have had to have been over, bro. Anyway, stop the press. I'm going to put you out of here. All right? I'm not interested in you anymore, bro. It's been nice to know you. All right? You're gone. Because you're just being petty at this point in time. The fact of the matter is that Gervonta Davis was in negotiations and he retired. The fight did not happen because Lomachenko was retiring at the time that Ukraine was at war. However, I'm telling you, which is my point, and why I'm telling you that you're arguing with the wrong side of it. I'm telling you that Gervonta, that right now, Turkey Al-Sheikh is not going to be able to pay you guys any money because of a war. So goodbye to your 12-fight, your 3-fight, $36 million anything. Because you can't justify the money while Saudi Arabia is right next to a country that is being invaded and attacked by NATO right across the street from them. While citizens are leaving the country, United States citizens are fleeing the country and the area and not trying to return anytime soon. So if you think COVID will shut down fights, what do you think the potential of a missile landing in a boxing match will do? You argue about things that there's no reason to argue about, which just tells me you are only here to argue. So I'll go back to my point. You guys are ridiculous with the shit you do for Devin Haney. It is absolutely ridiculous. Devin is the B-side to Rolly. He's not saving Rolly. He's the B-side to Rolly. This is going to be Rolly Romero versus Devin Haney. Why? Because whose network is it going to be on? Who sent the contract to who? Stop what? Hey, Tierlander, what? I'm just telling you, he is the B-side to Devin is the B-side to Rolly. Rolly's the guy that fought and beat Ryan Garcia, not Devin. Rolly beat Ryan Garcia, not Devin. Not Devin. Rolly was a headliner in his last fight with Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney was on the undercard. You know what I'm saying? You're on the undercard. As long as your ass is over there on that undercard, I'm not trying to hear what you're talking about, buddy. You're over there on the undercard, Look, little man, you're there on the undercard. I'm not trying to hear that shit. You're on the undercard in your last fight. The last fight before that, Devin was on the undercard. Now Devin is not even on a DAZN card. Devin has to go over to the PBC to fight like his ass is Jose Pedraza or something. Okay? Let me tell you something. DAZN just sent that nigga away like he was Jose Pedraza or somebody. Like he was Jose Ramirez or somebody. Like, oh, we got Devin. Oh, you can have him. Oh, what are we gonna do? We got a budget. Who we sending over to? Yeah, send Devin. Dog, they treating you like you Dillian White. You remember Dillian White? How they want to throw your ass over there? Yeah, we'll throw him over there. Throw his ass over there. They treating Devin like a throwaway, man. Get your ass over there on Amazon Prime. You remember? You guys said they didn't even have a network deal. You guys said he didn't even have a network deal. Let's talk about the things you guys actually had said before. I mean, come on, man. Y'all said the PBC didn't even have a network deal. Now, this nigga is not on Amazon. He's not even on DAZN anymore. Come on, man. He's not on the DAZN budget for this fight. He over there on Amazon Prime with Steven Espinoza. Y'all, of all people, y'all had to ask Steven Espinoza. Dog, y'all had to call up, hey, man, y'all had to call up Steven Espinoza and ask for a solid. You had to be like, I can imagine Bill talking to Steven Espinoza. Steven, hey, man, you know how it is. We got to stick together, brown people. Us. Thank you, man. Hold on, man. Let me put this in. Look, man. How long have I been muted? I know what I was talking about for sure. I know what I'm talking about for sure, even though I was muted. Sorry about that, man. All right, 20 seconds, bro. Hey, man, this man said God muted you. My finger is controlled by God. Hey, look, man. Look, this man said God muted you. He can only take so much of your BS. Ha. Hey, bro, my finger muted me. So if you say God listens to me, thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that, man. I'm not even going to kick you out by saying that I do God's work, bro. Look, anyway, let me get back to B-side Bill. Dog, can you imagine the conversation that Bill Haney had to have and the professionalism that Steven Espinoza had to show and say, look, man, we'll take Devin. We'll take Devin off the scrap heap. We'll take Devin off the scrap hill. We'll take Devin off the scrap heap. Hey, we'll take Devin out the scrap heat. I mean, seriously, if you want to say God is the reason he hit my finger, okay, I'll take it. If I'm so close to God that God will move my finger and silence me, I won't do anything but praise be to God. You know what I'm saying? B-side Bill, dog. Bill, you done negotiated that, boy. Man, I love it, dog. I wish it was, hey, dog, seriously, let me tell you something, dog. I already know y'all ain't getting no money out of this. Y'all going to be fighting for net profit. Y'all can know all the details, bro. That man said, Mahalia Jackson status. Loma said, I'm backing out to go to war and then said I'm retired and he ducked the smoke. You know the deal. But I had to get rid of dude because I was sick of that, man. You're making me mad. So when you start making me mad because all you're doing is picking, I got to let you go, bro. And I apologize to everybody for me being negative. I really, really and truly do. In fact, I apologize so much for being negative. You guys have to excuse me for 1 second because I'm going to double down on my negativity. You know my favorite play of the day when Devin Haney fans act a fool. What's this?
You know my people real well, bro. Stop doing that, bro.
Okay, all right. Listen, this is where it really went astray. I didn't have respect for you. We didn't have respect for each other, right?
Yeah, but you the one start getting
right? Is it right or wrong?
You the one start getting disrespectful, my.
Okay, let me just tell you, you got in my business. You got in my business.
What I'm saying is this. Listen, though. You the one start getting disrespectful, so I had to get disrespectful back. So don't.
I forgot what I had.
Don't start now.
Wait, hold on. If I'd have been disrespectful and I acknowledge where I am, you know what I'm saying? We acknowledge what I'm telling you. You've been disrespectful a long time. You got in my business with that sparring shit, and you know you wasn't supposed to get in my business because I was betting against your daddy.
I'm not worrying about that.
Wait, hold on.
I just told what I seen.
You ain't supposed to get in my business.
I ain't your business, nigga. I just told what I seen.
What you mean? You told what you seen. You didn't tell that I told them to get your ass up out of there.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit.
Man, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. That was the wrong one, man. I messed that shit up, man. Gambling on sparring. Oh, man. That shit, man, he funny as hell, though, bro. I swear to God, dog. Said the drunkard versus the car. That's fucked up. Come on, man. Don't do my man like that. Hold on, no, man. For real. Yeah, nah, that's old. Hell yeah, that's old, man. I ain't fucking with Bill. Hey, dog, seriously, man. Bill, how long did you know you was a little nigga and shouldn't be fucking with me? Like, serious, Bill, how long did you know you was a little nigga that had no business fucking around, dog? Like, were you always ambitious, Bill, fucking around, playing above your pay grade, Bill? You know what I'm saying? Or was it the snow that did it to you? Was it the snow that had you feeling heavenly, dog? Was it the snow that had your mind up there like that, dog, thinking that anything was possible, dog? Oh, my God, man. Are you saying Holly is the A side and will receive a larger purse than a dude fight? Dude, did I say that? I don't know what their purses are for the fight. I know most likely that Devin ain't getting more money than Rolly. Why would he? Devin is an undercard fighter, man. They going to get a cut of whatever that fight is. And you know damn well they sent that offer to him. They not giving that man all the money for that. That man got to buy that belt. Hell no. Why would he? Why would they give Devin Haney? Look, first of all, let's look at this from a common logical standpoint. Okay? Why would they give Devin Haney a fight to pay Devin Haney the lion's share? Why? Why would he do it? Why? Because he doesn't want to fight as mandatory? Why? Why would he get less money than Devin when he took less money from Ryan when he beat Ryan? Why would he take less money than Devin than when he took less money from Ryan and he beat him? I'm sorry, it's Rolly was the one that was on the Gervonta Davis pay-per-view. Rolly's the one that's loyal to the PBC. Rolly is the one that's loyal to the PBC. Why would they pay him more? Yeah, you tell me what Devin Haney deserves, what Devin Haney brings to the table. What does he bring to the table more than Rolly does? Huh? Devin was on the undercard of the last fight that Rolly had. It was an undercard fight. Devin was just on the undercard for David Benavidez. But they're going to pay, but in order for him to be the undercard to David Benavidez, for some reason, he's going to go to the PBC and he's going to be the headliner over Rolly. Why? Rolly that has headlined pay-per-views against Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. Why? Now, you let me know. Why would he do it? If you give me a reason other than Devin's got more championship belts. Devin is the youngest guy to be the undisputed champion in 10 years. Devin is Debo Devin. I mean, besides all that shit you guys like to say about him, please give me why. Why would he do it? I can understand why Devin would get a lot of money because they may want to take a chance. But if I'm them, Devin's not getting a big chunk of money out of me. And why? Because they ain't got to fight for him. Like, dude, why am I paid? Devin doesn't even have another fight. Hey, if anybody, please let me know what Devin Haney's other fight is. I mean, I know Rolly's got a mandatory, but who's Devin's fight? Xander Zayas? That's not even realistic. He's going to go to ESPN to fight Xander Zayas because they look like they're going back to ESPN. Who's Devin going to fight? So where's this A-side shit coming from? Where are your other options? If you can't show me his other options, one body they said it would have to be Ryan, and it ain't Ryan. Because Ryan said, dude, you're the Z side, buddy. Ryan has the guy so far down on it, it's a joke. Ryan said, man, you're not even the B side to me. Dude, that's telling you the marketing position, the market position of Devin. Ryan told you what it was. Ryan saying, look, bro, you're the Z side, bro. I don't even know what you are, what kind of side you are. You're not even close to me, man. Get on out. You literally just fought on my undercard. Beat the shit out of you. You've been on an undercard ever since, and you were just on my undercard. But somehow you think somehow that makes you the A side? No, that's what your team is going to say in the media. But that's all it is. That's why I don't even have anything. Exactly. Lewis Crocker. Exactly. Go fight Lewis Crocker. Go fight Lewis Crocker. That's not going to get him anywhere. Lewis Crocker. Because you know if he fights Lewis Crocker, what kind of card is that going to be on? Hey, Nuke the Duke. What kind of card, what position on the card? Just out of curiosity, what position in the card do you think a Devin Haney versus Lewis Crocker fight is going to be on now? When they can't even go to Saudi Arabia to have a fight. That means Devin Haney has to go to the UK to fight Lewis Crocker. Devin has to go to the UK to fight Lewis Crocker on the undercard of some fight. I mean, for real. So no. Actually, the PBC is saving Devin. Let's be real. Let's be real about who's saving who. The PBC is saving Devin. That's who's saving who. And he's very fortunate that they got a vulnerable champion that Devin Haney has a very good chance to beat. But you know what the PBC does? They always put people in tough fights because they actually have to sell the fight. So, that's how it looks to me. Anyway, give me 1 second. Is that too much hate to do this to Devin again? I think it is, man. I think it really is too much. It's too much hate to do, but I got to do it, dog.
You don't know what I've been training like. You don't know the vision I have. You do. Now I know I'm on fire.
Dog, Please do not do that same-sex shit around me, bro. Please don't do that around me. You're a sailor, and you use the word, this is cringe. Me talking about, bro, come on, bro. Please don't do that shit around me, bro, anymore. I'm not going to humor you, though, so go ahead and goodbye. Anyway, I won't humor you for too long. Yeah, anyway, this, I have to admit, is cringe. Yes, it is. This is cringe. I'm sorry, man. This is cringe.
I'm strong. I'm strong. Strong.
This is cringe.
I don't know if Ryan Garcia is taking the fight serious or not.
I'm strong. I'm strong. Strong.
Let's wrestle, let's wrestle, let's wrestle.
Sorry about that, man. I needed a little break. Sorry about that. I needed a little break, bro. Hey, my favorite animated boxing video. I can't get enough. I love that shit. I can't lie. That guy's a goddamn genius the way he does his stuff, man. What a terrific, terrific content creator, man. What a terrific content creator. Anyway, though, if anybody would like to debate me, I know you guys are scared of me now, rightfully so. Now, rightfully so. You guys know full well y'all can't fake like you're real people anymore. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't act like y'all real people anymore. Y'all been totally exposed, dog. So at least now you're really doing your job instead of like acting like you're doing another job while this is really your job. You know what I mean? So now that we really know what's going on, dog, I'm going to put a link in the chat and y'all can really come up here and debate this. But you know full well you can't. You won't. You know what I mean? Because, bro, you guys are so cuckolded right now, dog, that you guys have got to be unanimously the biggest bitches known to mankind. You guys have to say what another man tells you to say verbatim, no matter what it is. No matter how untrue you know it is, no matter how much, because you need to do it. Otherwise, they're going to cut off your livelihood. I can understand, man, what it is like to be around people that always want to threaten to cut off your livelihood whenever they disagree with you about the smallest thing, because they think they have the power to, because they have an employment relationship with you, they can affect your life. So they move it into personal areas and what they think about politics, you know, all those type of guys. You guys went to work with them. Yeah, you did. And now you have to do exactly what you're told, or you're going to be in a lot of trouble. But I can say what I want to say because I stayed a free agent. Yes, you are. So you have to do what you're told. So say something to me, I dare you. Even when you say something about me, you say it because somebody told you to say it about me, not because you actually want to. We now see how fake you guys really and truly are. And it is one of the most brilliant things I've ever seen. Because you guys have problems on levels well beyond boxing. You guys in the UK are going to go bankrupt. Yes, you are. Eddie Hearn is on his way to bankruptcy. Yes, he is. That's my personal opinion. He is on the road to bankruptcy. Frank Warren is on his road to retirement. You guys got about 2 more bad losses. You got about 2 more. The best you got is 2 bad years. 2 bad years. One body knew I say that's why you can whoop people in debates, because you aren't bought and have to take sides and defend it even if you're wrong. Oh, absolutely. But I'm also going to tell you I'm a better debater than these guys are. Now, let me toot my own horn. No, I'm a better debater than these people are. By far. And it's not even close. And I don't mean I don't care who you are. I'm better than every single solitary one of you, and it's not even close. It is. And I don't even get insulted. And I don't even get insulted when people think they're better. Because I know full well they're not playing the same sport I am. So it's nothing for me to prove. I know I'm better than everybody. I know it. And so does everybody that's ever talked to me. Know full well I'm better than everybody. I was better than everybody before you guys were born. See what I'm saying? You're not even close. You know what I'm saying? Not even close to being as good as me. Not even close. And you can be as good as you want to be. You're amateurs. I do this shit for real, for real. Even your little thug shit. Y'all don't do it for real. You guys are actors. You guys wear them funny ass dreads. You wear everything to look tough. Y'all go out of your way to always look tough. The way you dress, the way you talk, the way you puff your chest out. And when push came to shove, you niggas ain't even in the streets. Talking about 50-0 in the streets. Nigga, you ain't nothing. Like, you're nothing, bro. You're nothing. 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 I mean, nothing. Not a thing. You know what I mean? Like, nothing. Like, dog, it's like you're an acorn that got ran over by a tank. Like you're nothing. Niggas run over you and don't even know you're there. But you talk shit like you're somebody. You guys talk like you really somebody. And then when you do and you look, you niggas get rolled over and niggas don't even know you there. I got a nigga in Chicago talking. In Chicago talking. Like, man, you know somebody told you to say that. You know somebody put you up to that. There ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no way that anybody saying that shit other than looking to, oh, we're going to be peaceful real quick. Ain't no peace. You guys are phonies. You guys are phonies. You've been on the YouTube phonies. You've been acting phony. In Chicago talking. Of all places on planet Earth, you talking. Of all places. I don't have to be there. I was there for, nigga, I never leave. Do you understand what I got? Like, nigga, you don't, like, do you understand what I got? That shit ain't no fucking boxing. Man, are you crazy? So I had to sit there and think to myself, is this nigga crazy? Oh, no, he ain't crazy. You just paid for it. You're just an actor. Acting. You're acting. So let's talk about what you niggas is doing right now with Devin Haney. You're acting again. You're acting. Acting like, let's come up with a reason to say Devin Haney is not a complete fucking failure. Because Devin is a complete fucking failure. He's not made any of his investors any money. None. Not a dime. None. When we run the books on Devin's organization, Devin is going to be at a loss for every dime he's ever made. When you do the books on him and you look at him and his organization, they're always in the red. Always. My family is connected to some pop. Man, please. Some people, let me tell you, man, Zubu man. Some people, some very powerful people are connected to me. Let me say it again, and I'm not leaving the chat, but I'm just going to drop that. There's some very powerful people that are connected to me. I ain't connected to them. It's the other fucking way around. And you niggas are going to learn that shit. You already learned it. I'm not connected to them. They're connected to me. It's the other fucking way around. I don't need them. They need me. It's the other fucking way around. And just because they told you that I needed them didn't make it true. I don't need them. They need me. Just like Devin Haney needs the PBC. The PBC doesn't need him. But they are more than willing to make that money. And they've given him a chance to make some money. So y'all should shut the fuck up and be glad that they're doing the job that they're doing, Bill. No, I mean it. I'll say it in a minute to anybody that knows me. They know me. I don't know them. They know me. It's not the other way around. It's not, oh, Martin knows this guy. Martin, no. That guy knows Martin. That guy knows Martin. That guy knows Martin. It's that way. It's not I know him and I know him. It's never been that way with me. Never. When I met Barack, it was not I know Barack. No, it's Barack knows me. The fuck you think this is? And you niggas know it. And you better stop fucking playing around like you don't know it. You know it. You niggas just gonna act and hire a bunch of fucking actors to act like you don't know it. But you damn well know it. Just like you know damn well Devin need to be happy that he got an opportunity to fight on an Amazon Prime card, considering all the bullshit that you guys pull. You need to be happy that somebody still wants to pay you something. Because first of all, I don't want them to pay you it. I'm going to be dead centered. I don't want you to pay for them to pay you for it. I don't want you to get it. So the fact that you're getting it, brother, I think something's funny about the fact that you get anything. Anything. If you get a fight at all, I'm suspicious of it. Because you shouldn't be getting shit. Because you guys don't make no money for the family. You don't make no money. And you guys can say what you want. You don't make no money. You don't make no money. Your bill, you cost money. You don't generate any money. None. You're nothing but a cost center. Everything that you guys have is money that somebody else has lost. You cannot say, I got paid $5 million because I made this man $3 million. You can't say that. You can say, I got paid $10 million because I lost this man $90 million. That's what you can say. And that's not worth shit. That's worth less than shit. So you niggas should be happy you get fights at all. For real. If they had not, and I don't mean this, if they had not invested so much money in you clowns already, you wouldn't be getting a fight. Let's tell the real truth. You niggas have lost so much money for people that they want to put you in the fight so they can find a way to get anything back out of you. Anything out of you. Just like Terrence Crawford's whole career. You can say he was a Hall of Fame fighter. He was this. That nigga lost, excuse my language, that man lost money for every single solitary person he ever did business with. He was a money pump the entire career. And that's what you guys have been doing in boxing. Losing other people's money for your own gain. Getting in the middle of other people's fights, preventing them from making money so other fights can be made that you can make money on, even if the event loses money. Y'all better stop talking to me like I don't know exactly what's going on and exactly who's pulling this bullshit. You guys don't make no money for nobody. How the hell are you talking? You niggas, you got a seat at the table from a losing organization with no profit associated to it whatsoever, but yet you're talking to people that generate money, stepping in the way of people that actually make money. If you give Al Heyman $10 million, he gives you 12 back. right? You give him 10, he gives you 12. Your original 10 plus 2, which means what? Al made money. You had what? The $10 million. He did what? He put on the fight. How much money does he make? He makes $2 million, right? Everybody, but not y'all. Y'all want Turkey Al-Sheikh with his unlimited funds, which means they're just going to spend and spend and spend and spend. And as long as you can get your ass in a boxing ring and throw 70 punches over the course of 12 rounds, take no punches, and you can lose as much money as you want, you get rewarded. Nah, y'all hit a lick, and that lick is talking back to you. Yeah, that lick is talking back to you because we are not in the business of losing money. Not in the business of losing money. I don't give a fuck who you are. We're not in the business of losing money. No, not on any transaction. We ain't in the business of ripping people off. Not in the business of losing money. Either one. Neither extreme. That's how businesses stay in business because they say we're not going to take too much, but you damn sure better believe we're not going to continue to burn money. Devin's organization is a losing money organization. Matchroom Boxing is losing money. DAZN is losing money. Frank Warren is losing money. They're losing money. They're all losing money for boxing. Billions, the amount of money being brought in through ticket sales, legitimate ticket sales. You guys spend so much money to fake like you're making money. You buy a bunch of tickets off the market, you at cost, and then you resell them at profits for yourself. Man, you guys are in a lot of trouble, bro. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. And that's why Devin's ass is over there in the PBC, and he better shut up and be happy about it. But nah, it's not them. It's the people that own them. Nah, Reuben Langford, it's the people that own them. It's not them. It's the people that own them. I'm not talking to any of those individual people because every one of you YouTube content creators, none of you guys are decision makers, bro. I'm talking to the people that they work for. I'm talking to the people that get up in the morning and tell them what they're going to say today. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I've been right all the time, man. I'm not interested. You guys make no money for people. If I'm wrong, tell me the fight with Devin Haney that turned a profit. Let me know the name of the fight that turned a profit for Devin Haney. I'm waiting. Let me know. If I don't know what I'm talking about, name the fight that Devin Haney made, that Devin Haney's fight made money. Give me the fight that he made, that his fight made money, that his fight turned a profit. If I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't even care. I know what I'm talking about. Y'all are burning so much money that you don't care about making money. You don't care about making money for your partners. You care about your partners spending money with you. You're not trying to earn money back for your partners. You're just trying to do your job, get your money, and walk out the door. You got guys making $10 million fighting third fight undercards for $10 million because you have elevated the prices so much, because you're willing to lose more and more and more money. Why? Because you're on a budget. And if you don't spend the money and lose the money, you can't get more money. It's like a cup that fills over, right? An unlimited cup where, oh, we filled it up. Okay, let me drink it all. Oh, it's empty. Give me more water. But if the water stays in there, you can't put any more water in it. So you got to make sure you either pour the water out, you drink as much as you can, pour as much money out, and get more water in your cup. That's what you guys are doing with trillionaire funds. That's the lick you're hitting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can leave me alone, bro. The only profit when he lost in May. Yeah, man. You guys cannot point to me a fight where Devin Haney's fight turned a profit. You cannot show to me a fight where Terrence Crawford's fight turned a profit. You cannot show it to me because it didn't happen. All of those guys are in the business of losing money. For other people. And you think it's going to continue forever. It's not. No, it's not. It's not going to continue. And I'm telling you right now, I told you guys, look, man, what is Eddie Hearn going to do, bro? What is Eddie Hearn going to do? Is he going to sell what is he going to do to continue to justify a $1 billion evaluation on his company? He's $1 billion. He's worth $1 billion because of what? Maybe the Loma fight. But no, it lost money because Top Rank was on a budget. All the Top Rank's fights lost money because they were on a budget from ESPN. It's a budget. Yeah. It's a budget. They didn't make their money back on Lomachenko and those guys' salary off a pay-per-view. They didn't make that money back off pay-per-view, and they didn't make that. I can't hard time believing they did. That's why they put it on pay-per-view. They're working off the model where they were going to make their money off of the smaller fights off the budget of ESPN. So I don't think so. If they did, it was like a break-even fight or maybe a small one, maybe. But no, they were on a budget, man. They were on a budget. And they were going to get paid a certain amount of money every year, and they got to put the fights on. And and ESPN was not trying to make a profit. They're not trying to get money back on those fights. They're paying them so that they can air the fights. You know what I mean? At least that's how it looks like to me. That's what it looks like to me, you know? But anyway, man, seriously, man. You guys trying to turn Devin Haney into some star, man, at the cost of ungodly amounts of money you've spent on this guy. Like, seriously, man, as an organization, man, you guys have wasted a lot of money on this boxing shit. Like, I'm just telling you, man, from the position out of YouTube boxing, I'm looking at this from the angle that I'm looking at it at. I've got to tell you, man, I think you guys are seriously, seriously in trouble. I think you're seriously in trouble because you guys have been operating in not just boxing, but the people that are being responsible for the financing of this, these guys have been acting like they've had an open checkbook to these funds for a very long time. And it's only because so many other people were doing it did you guys find out about it. But once you find out about it and you manipulate it and you use it for yourself and you become greedy about it and it becomes obvious and you become opulent. I mean, man, how you think people are going to fall for Turkey Al-Sheikh, man? Like, seriously, you think people are going to fall for that shit for real? The only thing that had to happen is that things had to show you that it's not Turkey Al-Sheikh's money. Like, I told you from the beginning that this money is not Turkey Al-Sheikh's. Because it was very obvious that it was not. They said it comes from a Saudi royal wealth fund. So it's not his money. But you guys acted like it was actually his money, and you use this man to justify any money that gets spent by you. And he acts so erratic and goes around and does business with so many people that it looks like it has no rhythm or no rhyme or reason to it. But the fact of the matter is it does have a rhyme and reason. It's not Turkey Al-Sheikh taking the money where he goes. It's Turkey Al-Sheikh going where the money has been told to go. So Turkey Al-Sheikh is over here doing this fight when Turkey Al-Sheikh is told, okay, we're going to invest this money in this fight. Turkey, show up. Do your little dog and pony show and talk about how you have this vision and what you're going to do, and then sit down and shut up. And then the next fight that we want to do, if we want to do it over here with the money that we're taking, we'll just use Turkey as the excuse. I'm going to say this a million times until every law enforcement agency involved with this money you're stealing knows about it. Because I paid attention to Turki al-Sheikh very closely. And there's no justification for me to believe that this money is coming primarily from Mohammed bin Salman. And there's a lot of reasons for me to believe that it's not. And the ramifications of it not coming from there explains why you guys keep getting sugar daddies all the time. And Bill Haney thinks he's going to skip to the next one. Would you like me to debate you, or would you like me to tell you the future? You want me to tell you the future? I'll tell you the future. All Devin had to do was fight Tank on PBC and get his largest bag he would have ever gotten, but he ducked Tank. No, he didn't want to go over there, bro. He didn't want to go over there because those guys were hitting that. They hit that lick in the zone. I'm telling you, they hit that lick in the zone and they ran over there with that lick in the zone. But the zone is nothing but a billionaire lick. That's all that is. That shit is just there to lose money. And these guys are at there and they got themselves a nice little funnel that allowed the zone to lose money with them. Because, that's a great way to make money. If somebody just wants to lose money, why don't you just be a stripper and stand underneath these guys throwing money all over the place? Why not? It seems like a good way to make money, and that's exactly how these guys acted the entire time. They're like, oh, we got an unlimited source of money. Oh, it's Daniel Kinahan, it's MTK. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. That's not whose money it is. It's these thieving ass niggas in New York's money. And it's not even their money. It's not even their money. But that's all right, though. He wants to call the shots and dictate terms, Ruben Langford. He was never on the plane with the Tank fight. No, he has none. These guys have no leverage but lies. The only leverage that they have is their willingness to lie. That's the only thing that they have. Is their willingness to lie. That's all the leverage that they have, bro, is that they are willing to lie and they are willing to continue to lie and they are willing to lie as a group. That's and because they are willing to lie no matter what, over time they feel that everybody's going to give in to them and they're eventually going to believe their truth. They do it all the time. They lie all the time. They're not there to lie. That's what they do. That's their purpose. Like, man, it's crazy, dog. It's crazy. Like, if you're asked if you're there to tell the truth, and if you're trying to tell the truth and they're telling you to tell the truth, that's good because they're telling you to tell the truth. But they're still telling you to tell it. And eventually they tell you to stop telling the truth and to tell you something else. And you do that too. That's why y'all got sold out by them guys, man. And you guys let these people into your locker rooms, man. Jaron Ennis let that nigga into his locker room, bro. He's never been the same. I'm telling you, man, Jaron Ennis picked the wrong side, bro. Jaron Ennis picked the wrong side. And look where Jaron is, man. Man, they not done anything for Jaron, man. They've given Jaron Ennis some paydays, bro, but Jaron Ennis stock has dropped, bro. I mean, it's crazy, man. Jaron Ennis is probably the best American fighter that there is, bro, but they will never let Jaron prove that. Because Jaron took that money. Because they took that money and he started negotiating. And I know you guys must think you need these guys to get these deals done. But these guys don't have any connections, man. All they're doing is pointing you to people that are stealing money. And you guys and they're not going to promote Boots. Look what they're doing to Boots, man. Exactly. If Boots was Conor Benn, he'd be the biggest. If Boots was British, he'd be the biggest name in boxing. If Jaron Ennis was British, he would be the biggest fighter in boxing. But because these guys are insistent on showing that American boxing is not all that, they are not going to go the extra mile for Jaron Ennis. And Jaron Ennis is stuck over there thanks to these idiots that are in new media. Because these guys are all up in people's gyms, making connections, putting up tweets, all because they're trying to get in on trying to move the public towards making fights with fighters that get them paid. You know the difference between me and them is? I pay for the fights. You don't pay for the fights. You get paid for the fight. But that's all right. People stopped paying you. So no, you have nowhere to go. I never fully understood why he's not as big as he should be because they don't want him to be that big. Eddie Hearn does not want him that big. Eddie Hearn doesn't want him big. He doesn't. He just wants him there so that he can say he has the best American fighter. But guess what? He's going to say he's the best American fighter, not the best fighter, because Eddie Hearn's bread and butter is in the UK. So they are going to be promoting UK fighters first, second, and third. After the third number, then he's going to go to his Shakur Stevensons, Jaron Ennis's, all of that. Depends on what you're using them for. Depends on what job you're trying to get done. What's more important, money, or it depends on the job you're trying to get done. If you're trying to eat, money. If you're trying to eat, live, pay up bills, or anything like that, it's money. If you're trying to get in the newspaper, accolades. So, it depends on your value system and what you need. If somebody has enough money but nobody loves them, you know what I mean? They need fame. They need accolades if they got a lot of money. Like, let me tell you what rich niggas need. They need accolades. They don't need your money. They need accolades. That's why they invest all their money in getting accolades. Seriously, man, these little nerdy ass dudes ain't that fucking smart, bro. They're not. They just cheat on the test, and they cheat on the test by being the people that are always given the test. They're not that fucking smart. They define what the end is and what success is. They know full fucking well that they're defining it by their standards, and since it's their standards, they're going to live up to their own standards, and they make you live up to their standards. They're not that fucking smart, trust me. I whoop their ass all the time, bro. They're not. I've never met one smarter than me. And I mean that shit to the bottom of my heart. I've never met one smarter. Never. I've never had anyone tell me anything I couldn't understand. They may be more practiced in an area. They may have an inclination towards but I've never met one better at what they're best at than what I'm good at. I've never met them. And I never will. And they know they never will. Because what I'm really good at is what they claim that they're good at. And I'm way better at what they claim they're great at than any of them have ever been. And they know it. And they know it. So all that supremacy shit goes out the fucking window when you're looking at me. Could you outsmart a loan shark or financial? Easy. Very easily. Very easily. I'll outsmart a loan shark by number one, I'll get a loan shark beat the fuck up. Personally. I don't need a loan shark, bro. So that doesn't apply to me. But anyway, can I outsmart a loan shark? Yes, because I won't do business with them because they're a loan shark. They can't get me because I'm not going to borrow any money from them. So that's how you outsmart a loan shark. A financial guru. How do you outsmart them? By not giving them your money. Because if they're trying to get over on you and outsmart you, that implies they're trying to do something that's against you. So if it's a competition like that, don't do business with them. The only way that they can do business with you is if they conspire against you with other people, which is what people do a lot. Now, colluding, when people start colluding against you, then let me tell you how you get people from colluding against you. And I'm going to tell you, it's very honest, man. You're not going to like this answer. You get a bunch of thugs and you get them beat up real bad for doing it. And at the end of it, you don't have that problem anymore. Seriously, I'm a highly logical person. If you got 3 or 4 people fucking around with me, lying on me, doing all kind of dumb shit so that they can get over, what I'm going to do, because of who I am, is I'm going to get all their people thumped up. And then we're going to see if they want to keep running their fucking mouths. That's it. See, because once you have the power to enforce, I'm not trying to outsmart you. I'm going to beat you up. That's it. Because I was smart enough to learn how to beat you up. I'm just telling you, that's how I'm going to deal with you. I'm not going to do it with you. I was smart enough to get myself in a position where I can thump the shit out you. So if you act funny, I'm going to thump the shit out you. I'm not going to go and debate you about quantum physics. I'm not going to debate you about whether or not I'm a good guy and whether or not you're a bad person. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to spar you in a boxing ring. I'm not going to do any of that because I live my life in a way where I'm smart enough where I don't have to do any of that if I have an argument with you. If I have an argument with you, either I'm going to leave you alone and you leave me alone, or you're going to get thumped. And it ain't going to be me doing it. It's going to be you sitting somewhere wondering why the fuck you got thumped. And it's going to be that simple. And I'm going to know it happened to you. You're going to know it happened to you, but nobody else will. It doesn't matter if anybody finds out about it or not. I know the reason that you don't show up anymore is because your ass got thumped up, because you were bouncing your fucking lips to the wrong guy. That's what happened to Devin Haney. Devin Haney and these guys are in a bad situation. Yes, I am. We'll thump the shit out of people. You out your fucking mind. We'll get you thumped the fuck up. You're tripping. I'm 56 years old. There's 250,000 noobs. What do you mean? I can absolutely get you thumped up. Many people on this planet can get you thumped up. Barack Obama can get you thumped up. Or your local mayor can get you thumped up. The mob can get you thumped up. What the fuck you think? Nobody can get you thumped up? They got people get thumped up every day. All over the planet, people get thumped up. Yeah, they do. All of a sudden, you talk comes crazy shit to some old lady, and then their cousins come and thump you up. And they say, look, dude, you said something to my grandmama. My job is to come here and thump you up and let you know that you can't go saying this shit to this lady. Sometimes the people that pump you up will thump you up will be police officers. Yes, they will. And guess who else will thump you up? A state's attorney. And I'm going to tell you how I got you thumped up. I got you put up on charges. Yes, I did. I got you niggas put up on gambling charges. Because I said you niggas were fixing fights and gambling. And I've got friends that work in the U.S. government, very high-placed friends that knew of my suspicions, and you niggas got charged. So you got thumped the fuck up. When you get put in handcuffs and charged, that's called getting your ass thumped up. So yes, I will absolutely get you thumped up. You think I'm stupid? You guys threaten me all the time about what the fuck you're going to do to me. You don't think I know people in the federal government? Yes, I do. I'm a 56-year-old man that is very well connected, and I absolutely will get your ass thumped up. Yes, I will. I will get your ass balled up. I will get you put the fuck in jail, and I will get you in all kind of problems. Yes, I will. I'll cause all kind of problems for you because you're paying above your fucking pay grade. I came to YouTube because I was done working in government. I was done working in Fortune 500 companies. I was done working with the criminal. I was done working with thieves and crooks. Thanks, Dre's Finest. I appreciate you. No, you think I did? I didn't just get born yesterday, man. I didn't just pop up on YouTube, bro. I'm not 18 years old. I had a full career. And you know full well I'm connected to the government. Absolutely. You can't touch me without the government knowing. You're out your mind. I'm a very, very, very valuable person, and I've been that before I got on here. And if you think that you can just threaten me, you can just do what you want to do, you're out of your mind. You're crazy if you think that. If you think you can go walk up on people who have respected reputations in multiple cities, who put in a life worth of work for their country, for people that have advanced in their lives, for their family, you think that you can just ruin their lives just because you feel like it? No, you can't. No, you can't. My dad put in work. My people put in work. I was born to a family that put in work for generations and generations and generations. Our family has given all kind of money to the black community, to the white community, and all over the United States of America. But yet you think you can just ruin me and I have no recourse? You're out of your mind. And I'm going to tell you the truth so you leave me alone. But you niggas didn't leave me alone. That's why you're in trouble. That's why you're in trouble. And that's why you got to take your ass over there to the PBC to pick up a fucking paycheck. And don't act like that ain't the reason. We put in work, man, at every level of this country. We put in work, man. I'm not from Jamaica. I'm not from Europe. I'm not Eddie Hearn. My family put in hundreds of years of work. And you think that you think it's accidental that everywhere you go, you know family? You think it's just accidental? You better shut your ass up and stay where the fuck you think you're supposed to be and stop playing with cats. Just because you got some Saudi guy with money that comes to the United States, you think everybody's for sale and everything can get done to everybody. You better leave me alone, bro. I mean that shit. You better leave me alone. I'm not that dude. Not because I'm some violent person or I'm some bad guy, but because my family and because my friends are very influential people in this country. And I am protected and watched. And if you think any Rudy Poot nigga with a YouTube page is going to run up on me, you're out your fucking mind. You're out your mind. You know who I am, and you sit down and respect my family. If you don't respect me, you're going to respect us. You better believe it. You're not going to respect me, fine, but you're going to respect us. You better believe it. And I mean it. I seriously mean it. You're not going to respect me, cool, but you're going to respect my family. You're going to do that. You know it. So shut your ass up with your lip flapping. Because you can say what you want about me, but you ain't popping off shit. You know this. You know this. So you guys, when you fucked with me to begin with, you should have left me alone. And I'm telling you now, you better leave me alone. Because it gets worse for you. Trust me. We're cutting that money the fuck off, bro. You're not getting any more. And you can be smart ass and go find you another king. I don't give a fuck. That's what I'll tell you. And I told multiple times, I told Turkey Al-Sheikh I don't give a fuck about him. You niggas, I'll respect you, but when you start acting like you're going to do something, nah, you're going to respect my family, bro. You're going to respect the work we put in. You're going to respect my people. You're going to respect it. Because if you don't respect it, dog, You niggas try to make a move with your little Caribbean backing, with your little app, with your little UK backing, and y'all thought y'all could run in here and do something. You can't. So keep acting like you trying to save some fucking body, Bill. Try to act like you saving somebody, Bill. You know full well you ain't got no damn options. You know it. Because if we don't want you to get paid, They won't touch you with a 10-foot pole. And the next time you got a nigga like your little enforcer, what's that man's name? I forgot, he's dead. What's the name of that dude that Bill used to fuck with that's dead? I can't remember his name. What's his name? He was a big time guy, used to be a steroid dealer. Big underworld, you know, got caught in this big organized crime sting. What was his name? Man, what was this guy? Bill was doing business with him. He used to own this company called Snack. And he used to, yeah, it was something like that. It was something like that. Yeah, it was something like that. Victor Conti. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It was Victor Conti. That's right. Yeah, I remember him now. Victor Conti. Yeah, I remember. Mr. Tough Guy, Victor Conti. Mr. Bad Guy, Mr. Rough Tough. Mr. Conti. Yeah, I'm kidding. I know. I'm joking, bro. You know I'm kidding. I'm just joking. He better try to save himself. Now, I'm just joking. You know I'm just joking. Yeah, I know I'm just joking, bro. Nah, I'm not a boogeyman. I'm just telling you, bro. These niggas is fucking around with organized crime, dog. And, dog, there's a lot of people in organized crime. That's all I'm saying. You know full well you guys are a bunch of fucking crooks, that you guys are a bunch of little media mafia people in boxing, and you know full well you got with your little thug. you know full well you got with your little thug, and he got shut down because he tried to move on in American money. And I rang the bell on y'all, man. Jamahari said, snitched on all his clients, got immunity, started up company again, and changed the name. Exactly. Because they think they're untouchable. I heard about this guy. He's the real deal. Who was the real deal? Victor Conti? Victor Conti was the real deal. Rest in peace, man. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Victor Conti, though. All jokes aside, man. Nah, for real. I'm sorry, man. I went into that too long. But you guys try to bully up. You ain't going to bully up no more. And we all know who's listening, and we all know what we talking about, dog. Okay? Because there's only 300 people in the building. There's only 300 people in the building. Hey, is anybody getting threatened in their DMs lately? Anyway, man, yeah, I heard about this guy. They said, no, you are. I heard about you in the streets of Chicago. Nah, you heard about me. You haven't heard me about me in the streets. Nah, you haven't heard me. You haven't heard me about that, about me in the streets. Bro, I'm a corporate baby boy. I'm a baby boy. I'm a corporate baby boy, dog. I'm not in the streets. I wasn't a street dude. I was never in the streets, bro. I wasn't in the streets since I was like 7. I guess I was when I was like, when I used to like do shoplifting and shit. Nah, man, I made mayors, man. My claim to fame is that I made governors, I made mayors, and I made president. That's my claim to fame. I'm going to tell you right now, for real. That's what I was doing when I was in the early 2000s. I was making kings, bro. No joke, bro. I was making kings, bro. I was making mayors, dog, for like 5 or 6 different cities, bro. I made a mayor. I got a mayor elected in New Orleans. I got a mayor elected in DC. I got a mayor elected in Miami, in New Orleans, in DC, in Memphis, in Atlanta, and yeah, I know. Yeah, I know he is. Obviously he is. Because ain't nobody heard no shit like that from me. All I'm telling you is you've heard of the people that we deal with. Yeah, man, I made mayors, bro. We were selecting the police chiefs, bro. Like, seriously, bro. Look, let me tell you what I did. So you guys know why I say this. Bro, we got mayors elected. And when the mayor got elected, we named the police chief. We also named all of the different heads of all of the different agencies in these cities. What we also did was we connected businesses with the city for public-private partnerships. And we also brought in a lot of funding from banks that actually funded the huge projects that went through the city. So what I did was I actually got the money I got the politicians, and I have the ability, because of other factors, to keep anybody from getting in the middle of it. No, if I can make a mayor, I can get you arrested. It's that easy. If I can make a mayor, that I can go to that city, and as long as I'm in that city, that mayor is going to watch me, because I'm not making the mayor so he can give me any money. I'm making the mayor so I can go to the city and don't nobody fuck with me. Okay? I'm doing it so I can go to that city and nobody can do anything to me. Nobody can get in the way of what I'm trying to do. And I did that very strategically. That's something I actually did with money from a company that made well over $500 million. So you can say I'm making it up, but you know our companies did $500 million. I took some of that $500 million, and because I'm a goddamn genius, I sprinkled it all over the place into key places, and I got a lot of political influence for people. And I connected entire ecosystems. Do you know how much the ecosystem is, the financial ecosystem is of Chicago? And what the financial ecosystem is of DC and those 5 cities that I named? You're talking about $1 trillion worth of economy. Just because of the people I got elected and the people that I got into positions to do things. Bro, y'all better understand who you're dealing with. I am a political science major from undergrad, legal education, and I'm a fucking genius that is brilliantly connected. I am not a thug. Nobody wants to ever, and I'm going to get off on this, nobody ever wants to give me my credit for the political machine that I built. I built a political machine, and that political machine is still running well over 10 different cities. I put that system in place. I designed that system. I got the money and funded the money. I got these guys elected. I found the talent. I did it. Me. I did it. And nobody will ever give me my credit for what I did. But you guys will hang around and try to take benefit from it. Because you know full well what I did. And that's why it's my decision where that money goes. And you can't get the money if I say no. Because I was the one that designed the funnel. I was the one that designed it. You took it, stole it, manipulated it, and profited from it. And now you got caught because you thought I was indispensable. I'm not indispensable. Sorry to break it to you. So I'm sorry that you guys have to come into family business. But I am not some normal YouTuber, bro. You guys can kiss my ass. You know full well who I am. You know full well what my family does. You know full well who my great-granddaddy was. You know full well. But you don't want to give me my credit and you don't want to give me my money. That's what it is. So you took the money and you gave it to every fucking body else. And you took that funnel and you used it to funnel all that money. Yes, you did. And you got the political cover and the business cover and the banking cover from the situation that I designed. I designed it because I decided what I was going to be. And I was going to take that over. And I did take that over. And I didn't get arrested. And I didn't go to jail. And I set out your little federal fucking charges. And I set out all of your fucking federal observation and all your attempts to put me in jail for doing what you know that was perfectly legal. And you're still trying to find a way to put me in jail for it. But guess what? You can't catch me. You'll never catch me. Because I didn't do anything illegal. You guys did something illegal. And the reason I have to earn my income on YouTube is because you people stole what I created. and you forced me out. And when I came here, you knew you didn't have the pub to get this deal done without me. So you stayed close, you got the deal done, and you stole the money again to the tune of billions, which is why I am uniquely situated to put your black asses in jail because they wanted to get me for it. But you clowns jumped in and did it with your federal snitch asses. That's the story of Martin Blackwell. You niggas better stop fucking playing. You're never going to get me in jail, ever. I'm never going to go. You hear me? You're never going to put me in jail because I didn't do anything illegal. But anyway, I want to let you know that's why I know these people. That's why I know where this money is coming from. That's why I know that they're hedge funds. That's why I know that they're trust funds. That's why I know that there's government officials. That's why I know. And that's why I'm able to predict RICOs. And that's why I'm able to do this. Because I did something that was huge. And then they took the credit. They took the credit. And they tried to stick me with the blame. Anyway, man, I'm out. Deuces. Hey, man, thank you, Jeremiah Austin. Appreciate you, bro. Nah, bro, I ain't no simpleton, bro. And by the way, you know full well who I am. And you know full well what's on. Bye. Thank y'all, man.